All right, we're going to start bringing out the players right now. Can I get the players? The first player, can I please step up? Oh, here he comes. Everyone give me some warm welcomes for the man, Rico Suave. All right, my man is coming up, a legend in the scene. Give it up, make some noise for my man, Hollywood Sleep. Yeah. All right, here we go. I know this is going to be a big one. I don't even have to introduce this individual. Give it up. Give it up for Nicky, the KI legend, baby. Nicky. Yeah. And here comes our last competitor. Please make some noise for the man, Bass. All right, I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. Hey, say Jam and Charbach, let's get this going.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Evolution 2023. Ooh, I hear the music now. I hope you're all ready. I'm joined by the lovely Charbach for this KI exhibition. How you doing?
What's going on? I am so excited that KI gets an opportunity to be on main stage, and there's some players up here that we haven't seen playing in a while. All of them household names. In fact, this is my Killer Instinct Mount Rushmore.
Yes, that is actually the perfect way to describe this, I think, right? It's like we got some EVO champions, we got some players that are up there for the greatest of all time, right? Some really storied legacy players here for Killer Instinct, so it should be a good time. And I was really excited to see that. Not only are they here, but we're having an exhibition and people seem so excited for it.
I know, I'm so excited. I mean, like, Sleep, I haven't seen him on this game in the longest, and Rico I haven't either. Nicky and Bass, a little bit more active, you know, but all of these guys are gods in their own rights. You know, you have Rico Suave and you have Sleep. Those are both World Cup champions and EVO champions.
Yeah, and it was so good to walk in and you see the wall of EVO champions and you just like look on there and you're like, whoa, there's KI right there, right? It's really, really cool. So I'm happy that this exhibition is happening. Thanks for everybody who's tuning in at home and also everybody out in the crowd out there who are ready for some KI action. Hope everybody's ready to dig in there and hear the music out there on the main stage. I hear it pumping. I can't wait to hear it again because it's been a while since I've heard it in EVO, you know what I mean? Out there on the main stage, so it's pretty nice.
It's so exciting. You know, KI always has a home at Combo Breaker, which is awesome, and you know that Rick is the one pulling the strings on that, so it's no surprise that we're getting it here on the main stage. But like you said, it's been a long time since we've seen anything like that. It looks like the players are just kind of getting their peripherals ready to go with the big tricks.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have Rico versus Bass. That's not, I think, what we saw earlier, so that makes a lot of sense. They have a double limb bracket. It's going to be 3 out of 5 matches. It's pretty normal. 4 players. Obviously, it's not too long of a tournament, right? This is the shortest tournament at EVO.
It is, yeah. And it's an exhibition in that right, but you're getting the 3 out of 5, so that's good. It's looking like we're going to see Arbiter versus Jago. Maybe this is just a button check, though. I'm not sure.
Yeah, let's see real quick. They look pretty relaxed. Yeah, okay. Button check action, you know, the usual fighting game. Everybody's like, I got to check my buttons, make sure everything's good.
Yeah.
Sun's not in my eyes, you know.
Yeah, this was before we had the whole, like, the one that you have in Street Fighter now, where you can see all the buttons on the screen with the display inputs and everything like that.
New fancy stuff. This game came out in 2013.
This
10 years. It's been a decade. Yeah, it's a 10-year anniversary, which is wild to think about. All right, little button check action as you were mentioning. Back into it. I love that the menus. Wow, look at that crowd out there. What's up, everybody? Hopefully you're enjoying EVO. It's lovely to see all your faces out here, to see the crowd, hear the music. Hope everybody's ready for some KI action here on the main stage. Big Friday afternoon. Big chillin'. Spinal.
Classic.
Classic Bass, yeah, for sure. And we'll see what character Rico's going to go with. He's a father. He's a family man.
He's a dad now.
Yeah, he's been playing all kinds of games lately, so we'll see how he's doing. Omen is like maybe the pick he's going for here. I've seen him play some Omen in the past.
I've been watching a stream recently, and this is usually who I've been seeing him play. It's also worth mentioning that this is a pretty frustrating matchup for Spinal. It's kind of hard for him to anti-air. The way that Omen kind of swoops down on his dome, crossing him up and everything like that, it's kind of aggravating for Spinal to deal with. He's going to have to be able to reposition himself with teleports. You know, I mean, Bass is a character specialist right here. He's no stranger to this matchup.
Exactly. It's going to be a good one. Tough one to deal with that airspace. I'm sure if you haven't seen KI before, you don't know about all the air dashes and air movement that a character like Omen has. He also has great projectiles. He's got good normals on the ground. And he's very slippery and hard to keep down once you hit him, right? He has the shadow escape. Part of his 3 meters down there you see in the bottom right. Be very tough for sure as he flies in right back to the front. Great block there from base. We'll get the names fixed for in a second there. As you can see at the top. That's not Hollywood sleep, but we'll get that fixed and ready for you here at EVO. Jab, pressure. Keeping it nice and safe so far as we get some shadow or pressure.
Rico just trying to put the pressure on here. He's trying to get base open up, and it's just not happening right now. Oh, great anti-air. That's those fundamentals. That's the dad fundamentals right there. They never leave you.
The older you get, the more those fundamentals sink in, you know what I mean? He's like, I'm ready. He's changing diapers and anti-airing at the same time. Oh, nice teleport. Checks him with the sword. Rico trying to up back, gets it out of there. Nice and safe and sound.
Both players being so smart about the way that they reposition themselves on the screen here. Rico got to confirm there. He decides to go for another mix-up. Ooh, Shadow, Orda. He's going to put these fireballs on the screen. Base might lose this first life bar without being able to pop his instinct. Oh, there it is.
And the teleport. This is a big chance now for base. And a guest break right on the mediums. Just a pixel. Now he teleports backwards into the projectiles. The first life bar there for Rico as he runs away from the instinct.
Rico looking for this opening again. Base is just opting to block here. Going for those anti-airs is more likely to get him to open up. Big lockout. This is going to be a level 3. Yeah, skulls.
Yeah, level 3 on the KV meter there. A little teleport out. And again, that's the one thing about Omen. He's so slippery. He's really hard to deal with. Rico's trying for the crouching light into the slide there, but the second one just missed.
It's about -2 there. Baits the reversal out. Oh, early lockout, but doesn't get to capitalize on that at all.
Yeah, I mean, Rico's been going for a lot of early break opportunities, and then Base just hasn't been looking for big combos. Watch, try to catch him guessing there with the counter break. And oh no! Big opportunity here, activates the instinct, neutral jump on the throw. No punish though, and the stuff on the shadow. Nice, so pretty even match here, especially since Rico's instinct's going away.
Yeah, Rico's got a little bit of instinct here. We're going to see if he can get something started with it. He does have the ability to lock out Base's meter, and there it is, just as I say it. Base is not going to have access to that meter, even though he has it built.
Ooh, catches the jump there. Not a great fireball pattern, to be honest with you.
No, Omen's fireballs are all random, actually, and it's kind of up for the Omen player to just play off of them.
Oh, nice, and the ender is enough. Game 1 to the family, man.
I'm liking it.
Rico swap. Dude, this guy Rico came up to me and was like, you know, man, I've been busy with life, you know, doing other stuff. I don't know if I can still game the same way. That's an Evo champ right there. He gets game 1.
Yeah, you can never count him out. And here it is. His base is going right to the Cinder. This is kind of a staple thing for him to do in this situation because, you know, Cinder, he kind of has a flash kick like up kick, except you don't need a charge to do it.
Right.
And it's much better as an anti-air option against a character like Omen.
Yeah,
much,
it's down
much
up
better.
kick, right? It's easy peasy, you know? One thing that it's like so funny about this game is explaining to people like, yeah, it's like a charge move without the charge.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
What?
And you get a combo off it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you get to go wild. That's just kind of the whole game, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So here we go. Back in. As you mentioned, Cinder, I think a better choice, right? You can control the air a little bit more and you have a little bit more control in general and how the pace of the match goes, I think, versus Spinal, who's kind of a sitting duck.
Yeah, the fireballs that Rico are going to throw out, the ones that he's going to want the most are the ones that are going to stuff the fireballs that Base is going to throw out, because that's kind of how Cinder makes his way in, right? Like, a lot of his forward movement is really, really risky.
He's got to land a fireball on you, and then the threat of the explosion is how he gets in, right? Just right now you see that fireball right there. He's going to pop it, and an immediate breaker on the jumping light punch. Just doesn't want to see any of that combo to the recap and anything else. Setting up the bombs now, and again, yeah, Rico, it's on him to approach now a lot of these instances.
Great blocks. He did not want to open up on that one at all. Catches the back jump with that. Yeah, these confirms are all going into these launchers, and Rico's not getting much off it. A little scramble situation there.
Yeah, the nice thing about having an invincible reversal like that, right? We see moments like that where there's pressure, and he can just, you know, down up kick. He's out of there. He doesn't have to worry about trying to anti-air. Oh, he almost got the explosion off, but the fireball actually hit him.
Oh, going for some chip here. Rico just waits it out. He knows that he has a life lead, and those fireballs aren't doing that. Oh, shit. It's not really nothing that he has to worry about.
Oh, baits it, but wasn't ready. Yeah, he was fired up, so he gets the extension here. Burns the arms, and a chase down with the Trailblazer.
What a confirm.
All right, wake up from Rico. I had the instinct to pop and be a plus after, so it makes a lot of sense. Front throw again with the orbs. No combo afterwards, but just real more pressure and big moment here. Can he get the cash out? No, the breaker.
These guest breaks from Rico have all been accurate. I think he's been right every single time.
Yeah, and even when he's been wrong, Base's combos have been so short, it really hasn't hurt him that much.
Ooh,
when he goes for the counter break. That was one of those moments where the breaker was really reactable, right? So it's like, I know that you know I'm just going to do it. So really good call out there from Rico.
At that point.
Nice little fake out on that jumping down heavy kick. Gets a little fake out throw. Empty like that a lot, so dead even here.
Oh my god, he almost got the whip punish of that. Both players sitting on all their meter right here.
Yeah, we're going to see the Shadow Orbs pressure, I'm sure, here soon.
Oh my god, he did Demonic Despair. This is going to put all the white life on base. He's going to have one chance to touch base and cash all this damage out, and he can actually kill him right here.
This is it. One chance for the round.
Oh my god.
Do it. Rico Suave gets the game just like that.
That is one of the rarest moves that you can ever see in KI because you need all of Omen's bar to do it. And I mean, if it doesn't work out for you, you whiff the throw, you lose all your meter. It's not really a good situation for you to be in for a character that's so meter dependent as Omen is. And
yeah, it's basically like a raging demon that like I have to hit you again to kill you.
Yes,
right?
exactly. That's the perfect way to put it.
I cannot believe that's what he went for. It's really risky too. Like I mean, if you whiff, like it's so much meter, but yeah. Dangerous to go for. It doesn't work out on this counter pick, so even if, you know, Rico loses this game, right, he has the choice to switch if he wants to. Wow, beat the anti-air.
And he's going to go for a burnout here. Now, this means that every time that Rico uses his punch specials, it's actually going to increase his white life, and that's why Rico just used all kicks on these confirms here.
Yeah, and I think you really don't mind getting your arms burnt out as Omen that much, you know, like, sure, you don't have fireballs and some other stuff, but he's got really good kicks anyway, and he's got good kick specials, so.
Yeah, he's pretty versatile in that sense. He doesn't have to totally rely on the punch buttons as much as other characters do.
Yeah, some characters it's a much bigger detriment for sure. Oh, this is going to be a reversal here, yep. Not too much damage, but you get out of the situation, and that gets baited the other way. Breaker on the medium doubles.
Base probably looking to connect so that he can pop his instinct here. He could get a juggle off of this. Very nice. Oh, he's going to capitalize off of this lockout. He might try to go for a mid-round burn. Oh, okay, a battery ender is nice too.
Battery,
if it's level 3 or 4, it will carry over to the next life bar. If it's level 1 or 2, I wouldn't bother with it. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, and the battery ender gives you meter back, right? So it's always a nice thing to have. You might as well take the resources. Oh, Trailblazer right over, but the fireball saved the day for Rico there.
That was so smart that Base actually canceled that right there because Rico could have shadow countered that for free, and he definitely would have.
Oh, too early on that. That is a lot of life to eat away. Especially for Cinder, who usually doesn't have big damage opportunities unless he burns you.
Yeah, Cinder is kind of the character that he has to hit you twice, like you said before, to really do the damage. What a confirm. He almost confirmed that Rico's still alive here. 2 bars in instinct. Back throw into the corner. Very nice. Base is on the board.
Yeah, it looks much better that game. And that's kind of what I expected when we saw the counter pick in the first place, right? So I'm very curious if Rico has another character here that he's going to go to, or he's just going to stick it out against Cinder with Omen.
Like, although I think that Cinder has way better anti-air options against Omen, I don't really think that this is that terrible. I think that the random fireballs floating around the screen can be really obnoxious to traverse, but I was going to say Rico has a really, really good Gargos, and the portal punches are pretty obnoxious for Cinder to deal with, and a lot of Cinder players think that this is a pretty terrible matchup. You know, why play a 5-5 when you could play a 6-4?
Well, he's thinking about it. Yeah, he's kind of hovering around the screen on a couple of different characters. We'll see if he's just going to go back into the Omen. He does. Okay, so doesn't lock in with the Gargos, despite it. Maybe this is just his comfort, you know, like it's the character he plays the most, as you mentioned. So.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you've been playing lately, right? Rico's been brushing up on this game lately on his stream to get ready for this exhibition.
Yeah, every time I tuned in, he was playing Jamie, so, you know, it was a little different. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh my god, he tried to chase that backdash down with that forward throw.
Oh my god, the double dash, and then the big DP just challenges. Oh, but misses the recap. It's okay, though. Still some damage up there because of the KV. Wow, a couple of drops. Base jumping back, trying to set up and reestablish a neutral here. Gets counter hit on the triple.
Oh, he's fishing for another confirm there. I don't know if that was a drop or a reset attempt there from Base. Rico's going to try to get some OP started here. Shadow Orda.
And the combo here. Oh, it didn't quite reach, actually.
Lots of combo drops in this match.
Ooh, not a bad pattern to approach with it at all. So yeah, Rico trying to get in there with this orb on him still. Going to be shadow pressure. The orbs are going to shoot out. Yeah, catches him on the anti-air. Baits the throw, but no punish.
No throws in this game. They have so much recovery. So easy to punish. I'm very surprised that didn't catch there. Rico on the verge of closing out. This health bar and that lockout is going to do it.
Around the world, a lot of meter built there too for Rico. So potential that we could see it happen again, actually. He's about to have full meter.
And there's that mind game now. Now the mind game has started. The last time we saw Base break that, or Rico counter broke him on that, rather.
Yeah, huge meter lead now for Rico. And he breaks right again. Man, his guess raise, he's been so consistent so far. Oh, and the orb on the other side. Great awareness to block from Base. Breaker on the forward, heavy too. I mean, it's reactable, so I don't blame him. Wow, he's been right so many times.
I'm telling you, today with these breakers, he is psychic. He has not been wrong once. Not a bad trade there for Base. He kind of really just disrupted the whole Orta setup. He forced Rico to spend another bar to get something going there, and he just challenges with a jab.
The trade wasn't too damaging, but he is down on life, so that could end up being a factor. Lots of chip on this. Backdash on Wake Up in the trade. Man, Base is down so much life, though. Finally gets that health bar, but he's got such a long road to do it here. Instinct pop. Big opportunity now.
Plus frames there. Oh my god, no capitalization on the throw.
Rico does not bite, and that's huge. He's going to take opportunity to get some potential life up there.
That was a great phase out there from Rico, getting out of that situation. Ooh. There's the break. Base really had no choice there.
Had to do it. Chip is going to be a problem here soon. He goes for it. Needs to get out of this position. Can he do it? So low on life now. He's got some bombs to work with. Misses the juggle, but fake out. A light punch fissure. This is a chance now. And the wake up jab. Man. Rico Suave 3-1, moving on over Base.
The game never leaves you in that sense, man. You can still beat the active players.
Even if you haven't played a fighting game in like a decade, you know how to mash jab on Wake Up with the best.
Of course.
You know what I mean? You got to do it.
I mean, at that point, you know that, I mean, he saw the feint from Base. He knows that he has to get kind of like, you kind of got to mix it up. You got to color outside the lines if you want to get that opening. He has a lot of reason to mash jab on Wake Up there. And Rico was like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this at all.
I love the way you put that color outside the lines.
Yeah.
You got to make something wild happen, right?
Yeah, you can't play on rails like that. When you got to make the comeback, you got to start mixing it up a little bit. You got to get a little weird.
Yeah, there's our first set. Wow, I'm kind of surprised, honestly. Rico looked pretty sharp, I got to say.
He did.
Up against someone who's still very proficient at this game too, right? Which is the cool thing about this. Same thing with our next set. You know, another, as you mentioned, KI Cup and Evo champion in Sleep up against Nicky, who's someone who still champions the game to this day, right?
Oh yeah, he's a combo breaker champ. He's a CEO champion. I've seen the belt. It's heavy. It's actually heavier than I thought it is.
I've seen the belt.
I've seen the belt.
I've seen it, yeah.
It's pretty heavy, yeah. These guys are both ridiculous players. Sleep, he's more playing Street Fighter right now, but I mean, playing KI, you know, again, you're dealing with a World Cup champion and an Evo champion.
Yeah, I mean, Street Fighter has 7,000 entrants. I think everybody's playing a little Street Fighter.
Absolutely.
Days, yeah, definitely.
And so I guess my big question here is what are we going to see? Because I know that Nicky is an Eyedol player as well. He has a pocket Eyedol. Sleep, recently I have seen him playing Eyedol, so I'm not really sure if that's who he's going to be going with here.
Interesting, yeah. Yeah, I'm actually really curious. I mean, that's the one thing about this game, you know, whether it's your prime or you played it later on, everybody has a lot of characters.
Yeah.
Right? There's very few people who only play one character in this game. I mean, the characters in the game are so cool. It's hard not to dabble, you know what I mean? So a lot of people have secondaries or third characters that they play in certain matchups, especially if they're just like, I'm not playing that matchup. I refuse to do it. So tournaments have all these counter-picking back and forth and stuff like that. Same kind of thing we saw in that first set, right? Same matches. The characters all switched up and everything. So I'm curious if we're going to see the same thing here. Nicky has a bunch of characters. Sleep has a couple of characters he can mess with, so we'll have to see.
And like KI is a game that has such wild characters that when you explain to them the people on paper, you just explain them in the vacuum with no context of the rest of the game, and everybody's just like, that character sounds top tier. And I'm like, he's actually like bottom 5.
Yeah, he's like terrible, yeah. You're like, this character can do all this left, right, upside down, wild stuff. He's like the worst character in the game. You're like, what? How is this character bad? But, I mean, that's the cool thing about the game. Everybody who's played KI can tell you that the characters are super fun. The music is super good. I mean, hearing the music in this game is so funny because it came out so long ago now, and you're like, damn. These other game soundtracks are pretty good, but that KI. Oh,
my God. It's one of the greatest soundtracks of all time. And that was like Mick Gordon doing that as well. Made some really, really sick tracks for that game. Some straight-up classics.
Yeah, all the music in this game is incredible. The sounds are good. The menu sounds, when you like toggle through the menu, doom, 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 doom.
It's so satisfying. The first time I noticed that was happening, I was mind blown.
Yeah, it's so good. All the little details, man. Everything about it's really, really good. So, looks like they're set up on the stage, doing a little button checking, maybe. Eyedol.
Con Ra, interesting.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know. I can't read lips for sure, but I thought I saw a button check on there, so we'll have to see. Maya.
Yeah, so I think that this is Nicky going with Eyedol here, and Sleep is going with Maya.
I'm
not sure if they're ready to rock right here, but I do remember when they had these Microsoft tournaments in New York, I think Sleep won one of those with Maya.
Yeah, I believe it.
That was a while ago. But he has like a really, really strong Maya.
Yeah, she's another example. Great character design. Really, really fun in this game. They're letting the intros rock. I assume this is real. Eyedol versus Maya.
And we're going to get the start of the intro there showing us that Mage Eyedol is actually what we're getting from the start. More of a zoning body. So Sleep is going to want to close the gap right at the start here if they're ready. He's going to want to start making his way in. There you go with the Mantis. Pushing into the corner. Back fierce. Getting the party started right off the bat.
Immediate Mantis is like such a big tell too. You know what I mean? It's like, what's up? I'm just going to do it. Wow, went for the counter break. And, people know Nicky likes to break it early and often, right? So I kind of like that idea. Double Meteor has not gotten Warrior Body yet. There it is.
Nice reversal. Get off of me. Pushing back into the corner. He's trying to throw these daggers because he's either going to confirm or he's going to get a pip, which is going to benefit Maya a lot.
DP right into the instinct. This is when it gets scary for this character. I mean, he's a really strong character, but it's especially dangerous. Oh my god,
yeah,
the Shadow Meteors, yeah.
Top 5 instinct for sure.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
This is really just the worst. Yeah, this spot, look at how much damage the Shadow does alone, by the way. Meteors again. I can't see, help!
Yeah, there's not a lot you could do off of that. And Nicky almost picked up a recapture confirm off of that, stuffing that reversal.
Yeah, he sent DP for the trade there. Very nicely done. So look, again, we talked about how strong the instinct is. Yeah, Nicky basically just, died and then was like, oh, cool, I'll pop instinct.
Character became God for about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That was really, really smart there that he was trying to go for something on a confirm there. He knew that Sleep didn't have any bar to shadow counter that, so he's just going to swing that all day and take these plus frames. And that head switch is actually invincible. Yeah.
It gives you an idea about what the opponent's trying to do sometimes too, right? Which is really nice. Oh, no breaker. That was a medium linker, or medium manual there.
He's going to get a pip here. This is actually going to give a run cancel to the opposite body. So the warrior body right here is going to get a run cancel. There it is.
Yeah. Oh, and the reversal caught the jump there, so a chance now for Sleep. Baits a throw. Double daggers. Oh, the breaker, and now you can pick both of them up. Yep.
This is neutral. That is really neutral. Scary to deal with.
Yeah.
the club slam.
Oh, it didn't have time for the lights, actually. Was able to break in time, so unlucky there for Sleep. Thought he could slip it in. Uh-oh. Body swap time.
Just in time.
This is really close to killing. One chance scenario.
He might just go for the setup here. Oh no.
Cash
this
out.
is just gonna kill.
I think he's just dead, right? Oh no, a pixel. Oh, and then the chip anyway.
And the taunt.
We'll have to see. But yeah, if you don't know, Eyedol is a stance character, right? He has 2 bodies that he goes between without your choice. He just does it whenever he's feeling like it, right? And when you instinct, you have the power of both bodies combined. And it is super scary. Like, it is super messed up. His instinct's one of the strongest things in the game. I think top 5, maybe top 3 instinct. It's really, really
without
good.
Without a doubt. Any character that does a DP and then has a meteor come down after it is definitely a problem.
Summoning a meteor is already pretty powerful. But to be able to do it off of your DP seems pretty good.
And this is more of the staple character that we're seeing here from Sleep, his Aria. This is kind of his classic pick.
A breaker right there on the medium doubles, just ready for it. DP, oh, he was already backdashing though. Trying to set up with the assist, and see Nicky, so much pressure. Now the swap to mage form, gonna be zoning. Yeah, teleport.
One of the most challenging things about fighting Eyedol is how much you have to shift gears. Like, that was not the greatest call on there from the Shadow from Sleep. It's really, really hard to make those choices between the different bodies.
And he's got 2 pips here, which is really important. You can do the dash cancels you mentioned earlier. Tried one right there. Oh, and the DP whiff. Yeah, that was definitely going to be dash cancel too, so you got to be very careful. Float mix-up lands, but it's the break right away.
That uppercut assist is so strong, it actually counts as a physical attack, and Sleep is going to lose this body here. And this actually means that Aria is not going to be able to get that assist either. Aria is kind of moving into a different phase now where she's going to have the blade body, she's going to have the booster behind her, or rather the base body behind her, and she's going to be able to pop instinct and get mix-ups.
Yeah, which is a good spot to be. Wow, no breaker on the recap and then breaks the lights after. Looking for that heavy punch, just trying to find some space. Oh my god, the empty jump low. Nicky finds it. Has lots of shadow meter here too.
Yeah, this could potentially hurt a lot. He's going to get a setup off of this as well. Oh, he switches to Mage Body.
Yeah, where's your setup right there? Just walk back. You're like, oh, God. Oh, and the shadow counter.
That was such a smart shadow counter. A really good defensive option for a character that only actually has a reversal with meter in this body.
Oh, and gets locked out. No meter to extend, so not the biggest damage ever, but on this body, it still hurts. Has those pips for the run cancels, too. And, wow, gets over it. Oh, no. Man, this is a really rough looking round for Sleep here.
That
we haven't even seen
right
Instinct. Yeah.
We're going to see the Instinct pop here from Nicky yet. Yeah, there it is right there.
And the Shadow Club caught the backdash too. Doesn't get the combo. Teleports to the other side and catches him trying to escape.
Oh my God, this character is absolute chaos. Sleep is in huge trouble here in the corner.
Oh, brutal spot. So Instinct's going to wear it down, but Sleep, the comeback factor here is not that high. I mean, you have Instinct, but it's so much life to chew through here. Pops it.
Oh my God, he just woke up. This is Exhibition is Wake Up Buttons, the Exhibition right now.
Yeah, wake up, immediate button, immediately says, oh, it's Ultra time. I don't have to care about anything else. 2-0. Nicky looking good. The crowd happy to be here. He's trying to hype him up. And right back into it.
Let's go.
Wake up buttons. I did it. I mashed. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's how I am at home. I mash buttons. I wake up. Let's go.
Great confirm on that. That's actually a pretty hard move to punish there.
Yeah, the crescendo out of the air like that, especially because a lot of times there's an assist backing it up and other stuff's happening, so it's not always used to it.
Yeah, we haven't really seen Sleep like take control of the match and like start his momentum yet. Nicky's kind of been in control for the past 2 games here.
It's not really been able to establish. Wow, that was a great block. Even better shadow counter. Oh, got the swap to the mage form. Instinct pop. Yeah, that's a DP. And
that freeze right there. Is this going to beat out the armor? Very nice.
Oh.
And counterbreaker at the end. Insult to injury there from Nicky. And
yeah,
he's going to get a pip there.
It was already a 3-way guess. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like, why not? I'll just go
yeah.
for it. And the meteor. Wow, he almost got the recap on that.
Yeah, he's been going for those confirms, and it kind of shows that he gets those often if he's going to go for that there.
Yeah, ooh, the overhead connects. Got a guess, and yeah, guess is wrong on the ender there. Good spot in here for Sleep.
He's going to have a little bit of Instinct to play with at the beginning of this round, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get to play with any of it because Nicky kind of just back threw him in that situation.
Yeah, I like the DP on the dash cancel too. Oh, and that time he does choose to break. Interesting. That's a spot where counter breaker is not a bad idea a lot of times too for the same reason, right? You know what the strength is going to be. You're ready to break. Wow, what a block.
My God, what a block on that overhead. Both players sit on both meters here.
Oh, he whistles.
Wow,
oh,
no punish on any of that.
Man, yeah, he just did not even try. Maybe a little too afraid and breaks wrong. Oh, that is huge. Gonna take the command grab here at the end. Yeah, it gives you the pip for the other body.
Yeah, that pip is gonna give the mage body multiple special moves by just using one strength. You could kind of like surge it almost like Shadow Jago. Just double tap the button. Nice,
yeah,
confirm.
Oh, he didn't bite. Huge punish here for Nicky. Oh, man, this might hurt.
Cheap. Wow, what a break from Sleep. He knows about that.
Scary spot, but still the instinct's pumping. Oh, that's going to be huge. She might just be dead. Not quite. Pixel, that kills at the very end there, man. Nicky cleans it up. Oh,
he tried to go for more, too, and the taunting, dude.
The taunts. I think he was trying to go for Ultra. He's trying to go for all kinds of stuff. Press here on the stage, thumbs up. So he's playing Rico in winner's side here.
I like that little sequence that was at the end there from Nicky because the crouching heavy punch that he went for and that goes into an instinct pop has such a small window for you to break on it.
Yeah.
But Sleep knew about that because he was like preemptively breaking it. He saw that he had instinct and he knew immediately what he was going for in that situation. So that just goes to show that Sleep had the awareness there. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to pay off. So he's going to drop down into losers. I think he's going to be playing base in there.
Base, yeah. Man, what a wild little bracket here. Cool exhibition. I'm happy when Evo was like, yeah, we're going to do a little KI exhibition. I was like, dude, that sounds awesome. You know, it's really cool. There's games that came back like you're doing Marvel right here as a throwback tournament. I'm sure a lot of people looking at that, their game in mind, you know, they're like, ooh, is it time to do a little throwback tournament? But then an exhibition for KI, I'm satiated. You know,
I'm satiated.
Right, yeah, I can handle that. I was like, all right, that sounds good to me.
It looks awesome. I would love for it to be the throwback game one year. It would be dope.
Yeah.
It would be really sick.
Would be. But anyway, we got our losers match, it looks like, up on stage. They're ready to play here. It's not a very long bracket for this exhibition.
No, it's not.
You know, so it's easy to keep track of. You're like, there's 4 people.
Grand finals coming up soon.
Here, and grand finals here, and losers there. Like, you know, you can figure it out pretty easily, which is cool. I love that a lot, and I appreciate Evo having it. It's very, very dope. Happy to be here doing this. So it's gonna be base up against Sleep. Sleep literally just played. You know, they're just like, hey, sit in that seat. Keep it nice and warm. You're going to be doing some gaming right now.
Usually if somebody wins, they tell them, like, stay on that setup. They usually don't tell you to stay on that setup if you lost. Yeah. Usually not.
Yeah, loser stays on. That's very rarely the format for a fighting game event, so here we have it. Wow, look at this camera shot. You can see some of the stages in the background. It's like a giant horseshoe is how I described it, of stages for EVO this year. There's stages all across the walls, and then obviously we're here on the main stage with Killer Instinct at EVO, which is really cool.
Yeah, it really is. I was looking for the main stage earlier, and I was like, I don't know, these all look pretty main to me.
Yeah, all of them. Even there's the community stage just like straight across from us. Even that stage looks like a main stage too. I was like, what's going on here? So characters, it's Eagle Aria, it looked like to me. Which makes sense given these two. They both do play those characters. We just saw the Aria for Sleep, obviously, and Base definitely plays some Eagle himself, so we'll have to see. Good to go, locked in.
Yeah, Eagle is a really good pick for Base. This is a character he has so much tournament experience with. He uses this character all the time. Even if the matchup isn't necessarily totally great, I think it's kind of it's hard for Aria to do Aria things when you have all these arrows coming from all these different angles, shooting Aria out of the sky, clipping her assist. It's really annoying. I think the real downside here is that both characters have crazy mix, but Eagle is the one with the bad reversal option. So we're going to see if Sleep can get something started here.
Yeah, defensively, pretty whack. That's like kind of his big thing, right? The bird explosion is sort of his main way to deal with stuff, but it's not the best thing in the world. Oh man, base will throw.
Oh, the bird.
There it is. The bird saves the day, but then you lose access to it for a little bit, which can be a pretty big factor in this match, honestly. You need it for mix, you need it for the screech, you need it for doing the arrows or something, you know. A lot of uses for it. Ooh, try to anti-air there. Oh, gets stuffed out of that shot.
Pushing into the corner here, he's going to call his assist. Sleep is going to try to keep the mix-ups tight enough to where the bird cannot get through the gap, and we have a pause.
No, Bubba. It happens, just like that. Oh, back into the match? They're going.
Whatever. Even the bird, he was like, are we done? You see him laying on the ground?
Dude, imagine being in the exhibition and being like, I'm taking it. Where's the judge? I'm winning EVO exhibition. It's my time. Wow, float over, but the instinct pop lets him see it.
I like that jab confirm. He knew that there was going to be enough recovery frames on the ground there.
Nice, yeah. Pick up the arrows. You can see in the bottom left for Eagle there. You got to keep track of those arrows, and you lose them pretty quick sometimes, right? So it can be pretty difficult once you run out. So that's what the bird's for. That's what your body's for. You got to go pick them up. One arrow in the chamber here.
Yeah, Eagle does have a super where he's able to pick all of those back up, but he's kind of just going to slide, and he's going to jump over the counter, grab him, jump back, put Sleep in the corner here.
Nice, and the Screech covered it there, gets the DP. Oh, this should be a DP, I think, here, right? Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Sleep tried to go for there, but
yeah, there was blade body. Okay, I was going to say, maybe there was no blade body, and I didn't see, but mix up. Yeah.
Okay, he actually got through that. A lot of the times that'll trade with the reversal.
Oh, he's hugging the screen to try to keep the arrows off screen, yeah. Now goes for the mix-up, so he's going to get the arrows back in a second here, but...
Trying to get some pressure here. There's not really a lot that you can do about that bird, and it recovers so fast, too. It's kind of like the core of how Eagle gets all these mix-ups off.
Yeah, it is really cheap. He does the screech, he shoots the arrows over your head, and he goes low, and you're just like, well...
Free-frame slide.
Yeah, the slide, or shadow slide into the screech, also very good.
Ooh, and that assist got clipped there in the process.
Yeah, blade assist going to hit. Oh, whiff! Oh, I'm surprised she was plus there, if she was plus.
Yeah, it was so scrambling in that situation, it's hard to tell, right?
The whip jump heavy kick goes low afterwards. And Sleep, yeah, this pressure is so hard to deal with. Pops the instinct to see the mix-up. It's going to be a shadow. And Aria is so low on life here. Wow, woke up crashing light kick, shotgun knee.
Nice break. I mean, at that point, you got to make something happen. You have 2 bodies left, now 1.
Yeah, snipes the body, trying to get those arrows back. I mean, it's so neck and neck here. Goes low, finds the hit immediately into Ultra.
I like that idea there from base to go low because it is such a staple Aria thing to do, to just do that jumping heavy kick at the start of the round, because it actually does hit overhead. It hits really low.
Yeah.
So it's really good at clipping people who are expecting throws and all that stuff. And for base to just kind of stay low, mash in the light, it stops the approach, it avoids the jump, covers a lot of options. It was a good choice.
Yeah, look at that sea of gamers out there. There's a lot of people here. Oh, I like that. Just Manual sweep right at the end, holding steady. Oh my god.
I don't know if that arrow was unblockable. If he holds it long enough, it's unblockable. And Sleep just was like, I'm not trying to hold that. And I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, and you can see Sleep is just trying to DP out. Just says, I don't want to deal with the pressure. I'm just going to try to get out of here. I like that idea to just kind of scramble, avoid it, but this body is getting beat up. Oh, it just goes for the raw swap, and there's a punish.
Yeah, you got to take the good with the bad there. You got to kind of take the hit on that body in the process. You're going to save the other one, though, and you're going to get a reversal. It's a pretty good trade out of that.
Gets hit by the arrow on the way out. Man, Sleeve's bodies are getting beat up. Oh, holding it, looking for the unblockable, trying to charge it all the way, as you mentioned. Now this body is getting destroyed too. The cash out, not enough to kill. It's so close. And another tag.
These raw body switches from Sleep are not working out in his favor right now. Base with a huge life lead, and I think that other body is still alive, right?
Yeah, we might just see the instinct pop here, maybe. Oh, Bubba, the controller again. What's happening up there? Just go. They're going back into it. Instinct pop, shadow DP. Going for this pressure, high-low pressure here. Shadow slide. Side swap, man, and the body is taking shared damage here, so these hits are really going to add up.
Sleep trying to go for more of a zoning approach here. He's got a really good anti-air assist. He's got an anti-air super there.
Yeah,
trying to push base away from these arrows as well.
Exactly. It doesn't do much damage, that anti-air super, as you mentioned, but it's like really strong. It hits everything. Oh, the snipes from base. Yeah, now that he has such a big lead, I think this zoning is a pretty good idea. Yeah,
it's actually working out for him right now. Plus frames there. He's going to bait out a shadow counter, and that is going to be the ultra that's taken out the window. You don't get to see stage ultras very often, so I'm glad that we got to see that here on the main stage.
Falling all the way down the building. The crowd was doing it. They're like, whoa, falling all the way down. Stage ultra, cool to see. Knockoff. I have some knockoff Supreme. That's not true. Looks like we're back to characters. Like they were talking about the controller situation. They're like, hey man, what's going on with your controller, bro? What's going on? You got batteries in that bad boy? Get some double A's? Like, what's up?
Yeah, every console has its weird controller issues, right? Like PS4, like it's on the responsibility of the previous player to disconnect it. Xbox controllers want like updates in the middle of tournaments sometimes.
That's how it goes. They got to keep you up to date. Newest and latest firmware so you can get your gaming done.
Going with Glacius here. This is kind of a tough pick here. I mean, he's going to get liquidized. He's going to get to avoid some arrows here, but these are coming in at some awkward angles, and it's going to be hard for Sleep to get some hail out and get anything started.
Yeah. The one thing is that held arrow, especially in this matchup too, is a little bit annoying to deal with, right? A lot of stuff going on. Yeah, I mean, this spot is miserable for every character, but you know.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Goes for the puddle punch, and the slide right under the hail.
Going to go for a mid-screen mix-up here. Oh, my God, that puddle punch.
Oh, double hail, and he's ready for it with the shadow. Got to guess, and he guesses wrong. That's the life bar.
He's going to collect his arrow here in the middle of the round.
Oh, my, again. Right when he got shot with the arrow, too. It was, like, perfectly timed. He shot him with the arrow, just bam, right in the head. All right, they're back into it.
Instinct pop.
Man, he had a long time to think about that puddle punch, you know?
I like that. He said timeout, time in.
Yeah, time
a classic.
Timeout, time in. Wait a minute, let me think about it. It's multiple choice. He's like, what do I want to do?
Yeah.
It's a real-life instinct pop.
What?
Oh, double.
I like that.
A little liquidized fake out in the face. I like using the bird right there, too. And, yeah, these snipes have been really good from base to just, like, jump, shoot the arrow, or shoot the arrow to stuff the hail startup, use the bird to stuff it. You know, just really... I think smart play on the spot. I hit in the front. Oh, punish.
Another big lockout there. Base does not capitalize much on that, though. He's just going to go for the mix-up here.
Ooh,
what is happening? A little scramble situation here. That was such a smart wake-up from Sleep. It's projectile immune. He's going to push all the way into the corner here.
Oh, nice. Unblockable. Hail's there to link off of it. I like that with the heavy. And goes for the jump down. You try to hop out of there. He's got to guess on the break. Oh. This is a big chance now. And the breaker, he gets it.
What a good break.
Jump, the screech hit from the other side. Jump over throw. Not enough to kill now, but he's going to be able to set up instinct pop. Goes for a button, the pixel, and the snipe on the jump back base. Gonna clean it up 3-0 there.
I like that you called that a real-life instinct pop. I can't get over that.
Yeah, it was. The controller's my instinct.
Get the freeze frames.
Yeah. So you can see what's happening. I like that. That was close. A little scrambly at the end there. And I like the Glacius pick, actually. It looked like it was doing okay despite the matchup being a little, you know, dealing with some stuff. But
yeah, it's so awkward because Glacius is a character that he kind of plays like a turret almost. Like,
yeah.
He doesn't have like a conventional dash. They gave him a dash because they wanted him to have a dash like everybody else, but you shouldn't use it. It's kind of just like he's rooted in one place, and that's kind of awkward because, you know, Eagle's coming at you from all these different angles, and it's really hard to get yourself in the right position to get set up.
When he didn't used to have a dash, and people were like, why doesn't Glacius have a dash? So they gave him like a really bad dash.
Yeah, they gave him like this weird slide. It's like really awkward looking.
And they're like, there you go, he's got a dash, and everybody's like, take it away, I don't want it.
Yeah, because now you get it by accident.
Yeah, you're like, I got my dash by accident, it's no good. So, you know, that's just how it goes. You shouldn't have asked for a dash.
That's what you get.
You don't know his name.
It's like a monkey's paw, like almost like Patch Wish, you know what I mean?
That's how it goes. Wow. Look at all the gamers at EVO this year. Holy smokes. Can the crowd out there make some noise for EVO this year? Wait, I'm curious. I want to ask a question. How many of you, by way of noise, is this your first time at EVO this year?
That's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people. That is a lot of gamers out there. Buy some noise out there. How many of you are not new to EVO? You've been here before.
That's still a lot of noise.
That's a lot of people. It's cool to see. Love to have everybody out here. So many people have come up to me and been like, yeah, I got into fighting games during COVID. And like, you know, this is my first EVO, or I came last year and this is my second time here. It's really, really cool to see.
So awesome.
Damn, that was a lot of people. There is a lot of gamers in this venue, I'll tell you what.
Nicky gonna go with the Rash pick here.
Rashing it up.
Rico looking like he's still gonna stay with Omen. I don't know if we're gonna go with a button check or we're just gonna go right into it.
We'll have to see. This is our winner side match. Looks like a fist bump, ready to go. Rash Omen.
I'm digging the Rainbow Rash.
I love this skin, yeah. Rash is so fun.
He is. That's what we don't talk about enough, right? Because we're too busy talking about how cheap he is. He's super fun.
Yeah, super fun, super cheap, really cool character. I can't believe he's in the game.
I can't either.
He has, if you don't know much about Rash, he has a tongue that he can use to move around the screen. It also eats projectiles because he's hungry.
He needs it.
Yeah, it feeds a meter when he eats your projectile. He's also got that. It's a Wrecking Ball.
Oh my god, big punish on that DP. Could have been a little bit more damage, but I like that Nicky just opted to go with the light for the fast confirm.
Yep. Yeah, nom. Gives him some meter.
Wrecking Ball in, excuse me.
Shadow.
So much damage on this.
A Wrecking Ball ender for the wall splat and went to bait the throw. Rico didn't bite at first, but then a little whiff after. Tried for the meaty boot.
No confirm, going for the throw reset. I like that. Little tricky mind games there.
Yeah. Especially because a lot of times you're looking to, you know, break some medium or heavy or whatever. Boot, raw boot. Oh, he eats the shadow, or eats the orb on the reversal. The spinning Timberland, as Tasty Steve calls it.
I like that, I like that.
Oh, and the shadow horns this time.
Yeah, and we were talking about terrifying instincts before, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
and the
pelvic thrusts on the main stage.
At EVO, the recap with the bike. Oh, and went for the counter breaker. Rico didn't bite. Goes for a shadow, locks out the meter. Not going to be a factor yet, but might just be. Oh, this pressure is going to be hard to deal with.
Oh, good throw tech there. Nicky finding his way out. He's got his meter locked out here, and Rico might be trying to keep that meter locked out here. There's actually an ender that Omen can do to somebody where he just makes it so that you can't use a bar, even if you have it.
Yeah. Ooh, backdash.
Oh, he went for that again. I like that.
He did. He's willing to dump the meter just to say, are you awake? Are you ready for all this?
Yeah, that forward heavy punch is actually something that Omen ticks into it, and Nicky knows that. He's ready for that.
Yeah, he was ready for the job. I mean, I'm sure he saw it after the last set, right? He's like, hold up. He's going to do that?
Oh, that's what we're doing in this exhibition?
That's how you feel?
Yeah.
I like it. Got stuff there. Ooh, tried for the jumping heavy kick. Didn't quite make it. Wrecking Ball. Again, lots of pressure. Rico not able to find a good anti-air yet. Pops. Baits it with the cart, and that's a big lockout. Has Shadow Meter to dump here, and goes for the reset onto the cart for the recapture. Lockout again. This should be Ultra. Game one here goes to Nicky with a really clean sequence right there.
That was such a smart sequence from Nicky because he put him into a situation where he knew Rico's locked out. I can sneak this Shadow in here. It's not possible for you to break it here. So it's just going to push him into danger, and I'm going to go for the Ultra.
I like Rico's like, what is happening? He's like, what are you doing to me up there? You're doing a thing, and you're flying and doing this.
Yeah,
and doing
could
that.
you run that by me? What are you doing?
Or break that down for me.
I like that. He kind of just challenges to get over the ball. He jumps over it, and he confirms into a lockout.
Good damage on that, too. For no meter. Nice. Breaks on the lights. Ready for it this time. Wow, big wrecking ball. Doesn't get a juggle, though.
Oh, he confirmed off of that crouching light kick, too. That was really good.
Yeah, into the standing jab, jab, Tark combo. Rico with the break, though. And this time, no break. No back throw, though.
Yeah, I really do not hate that break at all from Nicky. That counter break attempt was really, really smart.
Oh, a little early on the throw. Trying to find some pressure. I like the jump tongue, though. Not quite enough. Chip will do it, though. Yeah, wrecking ball. So hard to escape right there.
It's such a hard thing to deal with. That's kind of why you see players block it, because if you don't challenge with the right thing at the right spacing with the right strength, it's just going to go wrong for you. You're getting opened up.
Yeah, it has armor on it, too, so he just flies in, and you're just like, well, shadow wrecking ball, other side, tongue action, caught him. And he has huge corner carry on those combos, right? He gets to use the ender with the wrecking ball ender. It takes you so far for the wall splat.
No wake-up instinct here from Nicky. He might lose this life bar. Oh,
he got stuffed, and he got raw instinct instead. Yeah, and he just flies out.
He just took off on the bike.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well for Rico. Uh-oh. Shadow boot. Wrecking ball plus the cart. He gets the link off this.
Will Rico try to break here is the big question. Oh, he did.
A recap on the cart, too. Huge damage. Went for the throw reset, and Rico's out of there, but he lost so much life.
Yeah, that sequence definitely worked out in Nicky's favor so hard. You have to guess all the different strengths when the bike is in play.
Oh, big. And that was an immediate. You had to break so fast on that heavy kick. Otherwise, it was ultra right away. And the hip thrust again from Nicky.
Yeah, his taunt button is definitely working today. I think he's taunted in both of the sets that he's played.
The crowd is loving it. A Rash taunt is like very special, too. Like, who doesn't love the Rash pelvic thrust taunt?
And he has 2 taunts. He's the only character with 2 taunts.
Yeah, he needs it.
He does need it. They're both 2 different dance sequences.
Yeah. So we see him switch over to the Gargos. We were talking about this earlier, right? This is another character he's very comfortable with.
I personally don't like this matchup because it's so scary if Gargos gets knocked down. This is another character with a lot of really unconventional reversal options.
Yeah.
He's got a throw immune command grab. He has a decent backdash. He's got an extremely punishable reversal that's like really easy to safe meaty. So it's going to be a big question of can Rico just stay off of the ground and stay out of some really scary spacings. And Nicky's clipping him immediately, and Rico breaks off the bat.
Yeah, and that's why he can fly. They gave him wings for that very reason.
He actually needs it.
Oh, baits the throw there. Doesn't get the link with the horns, but still not a great spot for Rico in the corner, although he finds a way out. Using the crusher there, I mean, it's really nice to get some space like that. Wow, goes low. That was so far away on that crushing medium kick.
Big lockout on the heavy auto. This might be the life bar, actually. Yeah, he snuck another heavy auto in there, and Rico's going to die with his first instinct.
And the thrust. Oh, my God, so high. And he gets the juggle off of it. Should be an anti-air here from Rico. Oh!
I love that. That's the most gangster anti-air of all times, is grabbing somebody. Raw minion summon right there, but he's going to use the shedding of the stone skin there to make it safe.
Yeah, minion's still moving around the big man, so a little cautious there from Nicky. Wow, dodges the command grab, shadow right through, and it hits the minion. He's got 1 health left.
In the neutral.
Taunting in the neutral?
At a time like this.
In the nude and the neutral.
Unbelievable. And that minion is gone now. Rico's going to try to get something started here in the corner. He's not going to be able to get a minion call off of that safely, actually, because it's not a hard knockdown.
Yeah. It didn't used to be.
They
changed it. So.
Those were the days.
Instinct again. Went for the heavy kick. All right. That's going to be a chance for Rico here to set up a little bit. Portal punch. Both minions out.
Now it's a party for sure.
And
this is so hard to deal with.
Big break, and the little guy's dead. The big guy just gets swatted and killed too.
Oh my God.
And that's going to do it here right into Ultra. 3-0. Nicky looking like he never left.
Victory lap here. Not going for the second Ultra.
Damn, that hot pin controller though?
Yeah, I'm digging it.
He's got the Kenergy.
Yeah, so what happened was you summoned the minions, and I did a wrecking ball because I just didn't care about either of them.
Yeah, and when I was thrusting my hips, that's a taunt. I was doing a taunt. In case you didn't know, that's how that works. So it's our winner side match there, of course. Nicky moving on, looking great. We're gonna have Rico versus Base, a match we've seen many times in our lives throughout this game. Of course, that'll be our loser side match here. get to see a rerun of this, which we saw earlier, of course, and then after that, winner gets a chance at Nicky.
And we're going to see how everything plays out in terms of the order of who's winning the exhibition, what place everybody's going to get, and all that stuff.
Yeah, which is cool. I mean, it's nice to see the exhibition up there, everybody back gaming again. Whether it's been a while or they've been gaming the whole time in Nicky's case, right? So it's cool to see up there.
Yeah, I'm actually liking how Rico is playing right now overall. Like, I really like the way that his Omen was.
Yeah, solid.
Really strong. The Gargos wasn't bad at all either. It's just Rash is just so oppressive. And, I mean, like, you try to take, like, one flight and you get hit clipped by a tongue. That's it.
It's pretty wild to think, too, that he won EVO for this game a decade ago. Like, it's been a long time since then, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So cool to see him back and playing the same game that we were all fans of then and fans of now.
Yeah, and I think like the big question like we were talking about before is when you play so many characters and then you stop playing the game and you come back, the big question is like what characters am I really going to focus on here? Like what characters am I going to pull from? Rico is really good with Gargos. He's really, really good with Tusk. He had a really strong Kilgore. I mean, like he played like half the cast.
Yeah, he played a lot of characters. Shadow Jago.
And base is kind of the same way. I mean, these guys have played thousands of times. Casuals, you know, they've done tournaments.
Oh, yeah. We see here, getting their buttons all set up, ready to go here. It's going to be losers finals action of our exhibition. We'll see the characters. Omen versus, what character for base? He tried Spinal, he tried Cinder. Obviously, Cinder was the character that he switched to after he lost, so we'll have to see. Mira.
Interesting choice. Okay, both of these characters have a really similar move, kind of like the Mist and the Shadow form.
Yeah.
They're kind of a move where they just, their hurt box kind of disappears and they just teleport into another place. Okay, we're going with Gargos here.
Interesting. And Base is cool with it. He's like, all right, I'll play Mira Gargos. He thought about it. We didn't have to have a blind pick scenario or anything. He's like, I'll let that rock. Ooh, the best stage in the game, best theme in the game. Thunder theme.
This is my actual favorite theme in this game, for sure. And this is one of the most commonly played tournament stages.
Yeah, but it's a different theme.
He's getting Orchid theme on this one, yeah.
Which is great, by the way.
So this is another one for Rico. This is just going to be like a game of traversal. Mira has like really, really, really oppressive Ogi, and it's going to be just a matter of wanting to stay out of those spacings.
Yeah, bats out early, too. Great projectile, tough to deal with.
Yeah, bats have such a scary presence on the screen, but the thing is that Portal Punch is instant and it tracks, and if Mira gets hit, the bats go away. So it's kind of like a pretty good trade-off in this matchup. Both of them kind of air superiority kind of characters. Nice anti-air there from Rico.
Yeah, that is not easy to do. She is tough to keep out of the air, but just a heavy kick there. Ooh. Breaker on the lights, and a command grab right away. Another one after, a little headbutt. Will he try to summon again?
I like that he kind of backed off. He was a little bit more cautious about that summon in that situation.
Whoa. I like that debate the throw. That was a smart little choice, especially with the minion out. Oh, whiff on the sweep. Crouching medium into the Psycho Crusher and breaker right away.
Yeah, and that minion only takes 3 hits before it's gone. Rico spending the bar to anti-air with that Shadow Portal Punch there.
Oh. Using the triple jump. Get out of the way of the bats. They just hit right at the end. Uh-oh. Scary time now. Wall Splat Ender. Pretty good damage on that, actually, because of the Instinct missed.
Ooh, this might be a scary Instinct pop here for Rico.
Oh my,
I like that command
the
grab.
bats, yeah. And the burst gets out of there immediately. Close first life bar here.
Yeah, it was a really good use of the Instinct there. I mean, he got the minion on the screen, and that's really what matters here. This is what makes Gargos shine as a character overall.
Dead right into the shadow. A little bit of chip will do it. Man, his anti-airs have been so clean, and the command grab, the hop and grab. It's a summon afterwards, too, so good little spot for Rico, even though, yeah, he might go down here. The minion gets hit, loses one little bit of life, but it's got 2 more hits left, and so Rico, pretty good spot, I think, all things considered.
And I love on this stage, on the second health bar, it just starts pouring.
Yeah, it's
as soon as it hits second health bar, it just starts downpouring.
Oh, minion dead just like that. And the lockout. Shadow available. This could be huge. Look at the damage on this.
Which is at 48%.
Oh, missed it. Yeah, usually you can punish that. Oh, chance. He was trying to stand light kick into the command grab, I think. And the burst.
Stabby is on the screen. Nice anti-air, Stabby.
He's so skinny, he didn't get hit by the shadow there, so pretty lucky for Rico. Oh, command grab again, man. He's landed so many of those.
Yeah, his placement of those in the situations that he's landed them is really, really smart.
Other minions out. Stabby not hit against. He's still alive. He's got 1 more HP. Oh, he hit from behind. Now the minions are out there with the sandwich.
Oh, this is really good defense despite everything on the screen here from base. Another anti-air there.
And the link right into the Ultra. Dude, Stabby was MVP.
He was.
He anti-aired, he hit her on the ground. He has like better fundamentals than a lot of players.
He does. He anti-airs way more consistently.
His anti-airs are good. His footsies are good.
You really can't jump on him.
I think Stabby could make it out of pools at EVO.
He probably could.
I'm pretty sure he could get a Chipotle card.
Maybe not the bag.
Yeah, maybe not the bag.
He'd get the card for sure.
You get the card, yeah, you get the card. That's for sure. So game 1, Rico, even though it was kind of a bit of a scramble there.
Rico relying on that standing heavy kick. That pillar that goes to the top of the screen is just Gargos' standing heavy kick. It's like a really cool anti-air, upper body invincible. But Mira has a lot of these deep jump-ins. This is going to be a huge lockout.
And huge damage, too, so far in this round. Command grab jumps it. Heavy, can't block. And immediate burst. Just does not want to see any more of that.
Oh, nice command grab. He's going to get some of that gray health back. Rico's in big trouble here. Wake up buttons didn't work out there.
Yeah, chip will do it, so you got to be pretty careful. That's going to whiff and a punish. No, we didn't get a good punish on it. Just the whiff there and got the portal punch. So huge lead now for base. Oh, and that's
these command grabs have been landing every time. Rico's going to try to get a summon here. I don't know if base can get a punish on Gargos, but he's definitely going to get a hit on that minion there.
Wow, and his ender got him out of the way. The minion trying to hit him there. Another command grab. You don't get damage out of it, but you get your life back and you get space. Get Oki. Shadow.
Ooh, he tried to grab there, but that was throw invincible.
Ooh, that's a big breaker right there. And that's also big if he counter breaks. I mean, Rico might be dead. It's pretty close.
Yeah, there's such a crazy mind game involved with that linker there from Mira because it is do or die. She is one of the most high damage characters in this game. So you better think twice before you break that.
And these hop command grabs have been so huge so far. Both minions out. Really good spot for Rico now. Caught him trying to hit Stabby. He did hit Stabby, but got punished for it. Wow, tried to break.
I like that attempt there because Rico could have gotten a safe counter breaker by shedding the Sown Skin, but he ran out just at the last second there.
Yeah. Unfortunate Stabby dies there too, and yeah, so does the big fella. To the low side, other side, and a little smidge of life left for Rico here. Block correctly. Oh, instinct pop, and yeah, I don't know if he had the ability to miss out there. He didn't have much life left. He'd used so much.
Yeah, with base having this amount of bar, this is actually chip territory for base, but he's not going to need it. He's not going to need it.
Yeah, it could have been the shadow pillar, get the chip, or get whatever he wants to do. So, pretty good spot. Base goes up 2-0, and I think the character switch is all he really needed to find some comfort here.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of character variety, only between 4 players on this stage. So much character variety.
Yeah, we've seen like 6 or 7 characters at the least or something ridiculous like that in 4 players' repertoire, which is really cool.
Yeah, we're going to see the Omen here. I think this is what we were originally about to see, but Rico opted to go with Gargos here. Like I said before, these characters are really similar. They both kind of have like a mist, like shadow form, that kind of thing. They have like the fireballs having an obnoxious presence on the screen. They have the swooping projectiles.
Right.
A lot of air superiority stuff going on.
Bats out. Especially before you have Mira to shadow counter, Mira's pressure is very annoying to deal with.
Oh yeah, it's very plus on block. You get a lot of mind games off of it, chaining into itself. You get the command grab off of it. Little battery into there.
Yeah, it wasn't too long of a combo. I think he just wanted to take, control a little one, build a little bit of bar, get the next interaction. Wow, Slide caught the jump. Yeah, base, he's trying to jump out of this pressure a couple of times, Rico. Trying to keep it tight. I like that. That command grab is really fast.
Yeah, that was a really, really smart command grab. It is throw immune, and it got him out of that Shadow Order setup.
Oh, under it. Yeah, this is going to be a punish. Medium that time. Rico thought it was the heavy, I think. Damage ender. Really good damage, actually. Oh, baits a throw. Baits it again, and the heavy gets broken. Oh, lets him drop. Interesting. And the mix.
What a mix-up there from base. Rico not able to use his instinct this time around.
Yeah, she has one of the gnarliest cross-up buttons I can think of in a game, and her air dash is really fast. A big bait. This is huge damage. Oh, it could have been huge damage.
He is going to get a setup off of that in the corner. Mira's only about like +4 or so off of that. No anti-air from Rico, even with the instinct pop. That's just how deep that jump in hit.
Yeah, Shadow's out again. Doesn't want to deal with the pressure. There's a lot of Gray Life up there for base, which, you know, you use for all your moves with Mira, your mediums, and your... Wow, that command grab anti-air is huge. The bite
and
again.
Another one.
It's going to be wall splat. Just takes the front throw. Get a setup here with the bats.
Yeah, when your opponent is locked out, you never have to worry about them teching the throw, and Rico's been going for a lot of attempted throw techs in this set.
Shadow's out, gets the throw. Base is a huge lead here to try to eliminate Rico. Send him home with third. Shadow drill. There's no meter to shadow counter for Rico, so he's kind of stuck. Oh, what a break. And does base pop the instinct is the question here. He might wait for the next life bar. No, he pops. Shadow right through. Could it be the ultra? It should be. Man, nicely done there from base.
Very smart awareness there. It's really kind of scary to go for Oki on characters in this game when they have instinct, because like I was saying before, you just get the freeze frame. You get to pick the correct option based off of what you saw. And if anything, you're just getting the person to not do anything so that you don't have to deal with the baiting. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to deal with the freeze at all.
Exactly. But that's 2-1. I'm curious if there's going to be a character swap. Yeah, it looks like it. Who else on the list, right? Will we see something new? Something we haven't seen so far? Or?
Shadow Jago is definitely a possibility. This is the character that Rico actually won the World Cup with.
Yeah. So he's thinking about it. Kilgore? Hovering a couple of characters here. Locks in on the Kilgore. Very interesting. Okay.
This is the character you want Evo with.
Yeah, yeah. Man, those are wild sentences, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the problem with Kilgore at the start of the match, he's going to be the... I don't know. Okay.
Something going on here there. It looks like they're fixing it.
Yeah, I don't know if they wanted to run back a different character decision there, or
yeah, I'm not sure.
There was like some kind of control scheme change. Some people change their controls based on what character they're playing, actually.
Oh, that's true too.
I've seen that a couple of times. I'm gonna think about it.
Man, it's wild to see the Evo stage again. I feel like I was literally here last weekend.
Yeah, man.
And look at that crowd. What's up, everybody out there? Hopefully you're enjoying all of our KI action and everything else here at Evo this year. It's a pleasure to see you all out there. Hopefully you're vibing.
KI main stage.
Main stage at Evo.
All kinds of legends up here.
Yeah. It first was a tournament 10 years ago at Evo, which is pretty wild to think about.
It's insane. It makes me feel incredibly old. I can't believe it's actually the 10-year anniversary. We were saying it at Combo Breaker, and I still can't believe it.
Yeah. 2013, this game was out. It was at Evo. You guys remember, it was here for a couple of years, and then after that, it's been at exhibitions, Combo Breaker, other events, all over the place. So they're figuring out some stuff on the stage here, but hopefully everybody's been enjoying all the matches so far. Gonna lock this out and then see who's gonna make it into our grand finals up against Nicky, who's vibing in the crowd. He looks like he's having the time of his life.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing the taunt. He was just chilling out, man. He was screaming on the stage. He's getting everybody hyped up.
Yeah, which is always a good time. I mean, everybody here is, is here to have a good time. Like, imagine if you're a KI player and they're like, hey, you want to play in a KI exhibition at Evo? You're like, dude, of course. Like, why not, right?
Yeah, I saw Alex V walking around, speaking of hyping up the crowd. He was going crazy at Combo Breaker the last time we saw him.
Yeah, which is awesome.
He was just going nuts. Yeah, the other thing I was going to mention about KI too is like, it was one of those games that was one of the first ones that I ever remember having rollback.
Yeah, online play has been good for forever. Yeah. Man, look at that sea of gamers out there for Evo. That's the community stage. You can see straight back, which is all the way over there on the other side of the ballroom. This is all of the tournament setups. Everybody playing, walking around here on the show floor at Evo. These people don't even know we're watching them right now. Oh, these people do. What up?
It's insane, dude. It is one of, I mean, this is actually the biggest fighting game tournament in the history of the world, numbers-wise. There was 11,000 people coming in and out of this building today.
And the Street Fighter bracket's the biggest one, 7,000, which is the biggest.
That was
bracket.
Alex B.
That was him right there. Yeah, he was partying. He is a party animal. When you see him, he's always having a good time. What up, everybody down there? Not the 0-2 shirt. It was close.
No. Oh, shit.
It was close, though. Man, I believe you. I believe you.
He didn't get the Chipotle card. That's tragic.
I hate to see it. Not the miss on the Chipotle card. Got to get the burrito bowl, man. That's how it works. Or you could be a burrito gamer or whatever else you got. I'm a bowl enjoyer, though.
I don't think the card judges. I think you could get whatever you want with it.
That's true. Yeah, if you get the card and it says in parentheses you must get a burrito, you're like, oh.
Oh
well.
my god. Yeah, you made it on in losers. You don't get to choose.
Yeah, we give you a random meal. You don't even know what it is. You're like, what?
It's like a carnitas bowl. You can't.
Yeah, and you're like, I don't want carnitas. I want the El Pastor chicken.
Yeah.
What the? That'd be really funny if you made it down in losers. They gave you a card with a random order. Like you have no choice. They're just like, here you go. It's like we're already up on the stage though. Maybe. I don't know. I thought I saw it. Maybe not. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. They're figuring some stuff out. In the meantime, hopefully you've been enjoying all the action all day. Today has been on the main stage as they did last year. All kinds of cool programming, interviews, panels with all the developers. I saw Street Fighter was showing off costumes and stuff. I saw Tekken was talking about their data and everything. There was arcs and stuff earlier today. All these developers have been up here all day long showing stuff off, which is really cool. We got the Uni 2 announcement today, which is really tight. For those of you Uni fans out there, which myself included. Really
Yeah, that was insane. I was not expecting that at all. I think there's a Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 here
Yeah, they
too.
are doing something here. Yeah, the developers.
Yeah, I think I read that.
NASB.
There's a Najd for King of Fighters.
Yeah, that's true.
There is Project L.
Yeah,
there's
and Mary for
MK1.
Schoolgirls, MK1, Tekken 8.
Yeah, I think for this build of MK1, I think Lee May is in it, and I also think that they added the dash blocking.
I heard about that. I heard the movement's different.
I saw that. That's like the first thing that those players are going to pick up on, especially the ones that are going to go to EVO and they're going to check things out. I saw like all the tweets.
Hell yeah. I don't know if I'm going to have time to go play it.
I know.
I'm usually behind the curtain working, so I'll have to see if I get the chance. Otherwise, I'll just check out the gameplay. What up, everybody? There's the crowd. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
That guy was hype.
I love that.
He was screaming his head off.
Look at all the gamers. What up, what up, what up? Hey, I recognize those gamers. Looks like we're good to go here. Locking in. Pick Thunder stage. Pick Thunder theme.
Let's go.
I don't know what theme.
I love this terror skin for full board.
Yeah, that's a good one.
This color scheme is so cool.
Have you confessed your sins?
Letting the intros rock. I think this is, where are we at on the score here? Is this
Losers final.
Losers finals?
Losers finals.
I think, was Rico on the board with 2?
It's 2 on base.
I need the refresher. There we go. 2-1.
We
We're back at it here. Rico going for Oki here.
Teleport in the front. Safe little pressure and check from base there. Yeah, punish. Nothing too big from Rico though, just the jab. Charge up the blade dash. Wow, reversal bad. I like that.
Ooh, nice throw bait there from Rico, and he's abusing the fact that base was not going for a shadow counter there at all. Nice, missed out, not trying to be in that corner.
They jump in and gets the regular throw again. This is one thing that's kind of like the hallmark of Rico's Kilgore, I think.
Wow, okay. I'm not sure what base tried to do there, but that was a super strong round.
Like his Kilgore has lots of resets, right? I think that's one of the things that he does more than anybody. Just like lots of throw resets. Never does long combos. Miss gets on. Mix up back to the front. This is a lot of damage potentially.
Oh yeah, this is so much damage, and Rico is sitting on a lot of meter here as well as his instinct. He's getting an anti-air here. I think that the reason that he didn't do that is because he was worried about the miss.
Exactly, yeah. Didn't want to risk it. Wow, anti-air gets stuffed. Chance now for Rico. Setup in the front, regular throw. Oh, tried it again. This time base Tex and loses the position for Rico. Oh my god, the mix goes for the medium, gets the life back with the ender here.
And the reactor for Rico is completely slowed down, but he is setting at a full bar, and you see forward's meter segmented into pips. It means that he can cancel his specials into specials, which makes him one of the deadliest zoning and mix-up characters in this game.
Oh yeah, his mix-ups are better, zoning is better. Backdash, get out of the range of the throw. Oh no, tried to shadow counter. Missed, mix-up back to the front. Oh my god, this is gonna hurt. Potential damage on this is huge. Just like that, 50% on that hit. Pops the
wake up
instinct.
jab again.
Uh-oh, air to air, puts him in danger, baits the throw, regular throw again. Not enough, but chip.
Oh my god, he got that command grab. Rico mistimed that meaty fireball there.
Shadow on the other side.
That was so
no
smart.
way to avoid it. Yeah, it's a teleporting, tracking shadow.
Terrifying 2-2. We're at a game 5 here for these two.
And we'll see character swap or no.
It's possible.
I'll have to see.
Cycle back to character select here, at least think about it for a little bit.
Does he go with Spinal, Cinder, or something else, or? Back to the Mira. He does go with Spinal. Very interesting. Okay.
Oh yeah, this is a matchup that Base has got to have a ton of experience with, dealing with Rico before, dealing with Nicky a ton of times. This is a matchup that I think that Kilgore can deal with quite well, but I think that where it's really difficult for Kilgore to deal with is the start of the match, because it's kind of hard for him to get into a comfortable spacing without Spinal running at him like that.
Yeah, exactly. And that round start, jab check, Skull, go for a little pressure after. This is, I think, classically one of the matchups Kilgore players find very annoying, right? Like, it can definitely be an annoying one for the character. Doesn't have the best way to deal with stuff, especially when his resources get locked out. Plus frames on that. So cancel into the low laser and reset. Tick pressure, Base ready for the throw there.
Oh my god, such an early lockout there. He's going to get some skulls from this level 4 skull ender. He's fully loaded here.
Run cancel off the Skull. Whiff on the overhead, gets him punished. It's going to be huge. He's got the shadow here. Doesn't even need it. Damage ender. Doesn't even go for the damage. Doesn't even need that ender. Big lead here for Base.
Yeah, and he is going to put a curse on Rico's meter, which is going to make it tough for him to build. You see that reactor spinning. He's going to be able to build up all kinds of pips here.
Oh yeah, and check on the dash from Base. Is really good there too. Charge up blade dash, catches him with the fireball into the laser again, and this is really close. Man, looks low. He has not done cross up and he has not done overhead yet. Oh, and the regular throw. Bad news for Rico. Instinct pop for Base.
Oh, that's going to be plus because he charged that up. Yeah, this is terrifying. These skulls are going to be bouncing all over the screen here. He just caught that right in Rico's face.
Recycling here. That's what we do. Got to keep it green. Uh-oh. He's 2+. The Skull's both
Oh my
hit.
god, what a combo there. Base is so good at confirming those manuals off of that. I don't think this is going to kill. This actually is death right here.
That'll do it. 56% on that combo. Base with a huge pickup. And gets his run back against Rico, who's going to go out here with 3rd place, our EVO champions. Both of them out. There you have it. So, going to have our finals. Base versus Nicky. Should be a good one, I think.
Yeah, this is a very typical one. And again, this is just a question of what are the character choices going to be here. Base has Eagle. You know, he's got a Shadow Jago. He's got a Jago of his own. He's got the Spinal. Nicky with the entire cast as well.
Yeah, both of them play so many different characters. And so that is truly the question, right? Like, what character are you going to select here? You know, who are you most comfortable with? We'll have to see. These two. This is like a match I've seen so many times in this game.
This is a classic.
Yeah. It's like the past, the present, and probably the future.
It is, yeah. No, this is definitely, I would like to see Kilgore and Spinal, selfishly, of course.
Yeah, the classic match. I don't think we'll see Kilgore into the Spinal, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Unless he's forced off of it on a counter pick or something, but...
Ooh, Riptor. Wondering if this is what Nicky is going to go for here. I mean, this is a pretty good counter, I think, to a lot of Base's characters. And this is a character that I think that Nicky, I'm going to be honest here, I think that Nicky is like the best Riptor I've ever played.
Yeah.
I think that his Riptor specifically, he really understands how to keep it simple with the frame trap game. He doesn't, you know, Riptor, she's got a lot of crazy stuff, but I think the best thing for a Riptor player to do is to just play the strike throw game and then move from there. You could kind of start mixing in the things later, and that's what he does so perfectly. This is such a frustrating matchup for Spinal for that reason, because he doesn't have that conventional reversal, so the pressure from Riptor, plus that jumping heavy punch, so hard to anti-air.
Yeah, wow, Kilgore. Kilgore Riptor is our start of the Grand Finals. Very interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely not what I was expecting to see, but Base does have a really good Kilgore. It's not something that you commonly see in tournament, but he has one. Very, very good space control with this character.
Yeah, here we go. Grand Finals of our exhibition here at EVO 2023. Thanks, everybody, for making some noise out in the crowd. Hopefully, everybody at home has been enjoying all the action so far. We have a robot with machine gun arms versus a dinosaur as our match.
It's also worth noting that Kilgore runs on gasoline.
Yeah, I love that.
Which is one of my favorite facts about him.
Yeah. They could have made like another robot that's like, you know, hybrid.
Yeah.
A little bit of both, right? More friendly for the environment. Oh, missile's not going to hit there. Little fireball on the mortar, but nothing too big. And so far, Nicky not been able to establish much in neutral, which is, you know, Riptor a little bit weird in the neutral a lot of times.
Yeah, Base is just going to try to cut the nonsense on the but Nicky is not having it. He just runs up and headbutts anyway. Oh. Nice bait on the reversal there, and that is so much damage. That is a 17% opener there from Riptor.
Yeah, it's one thing I like is we already saw the Predator stance pressure early on. Goes for the throw. Big pop. This is going to be big, actually, yeah. It's going to hurt. See how much damage we can chunk out on this. Spins both shadows. tons of damage on that.
And he's going to get so much distance off of that as well. He's heated up in this instinct, but he's going to still get the same distance. He's retaining all the distance of his normal character archetype.
Oh, I caught the jump there, yeah. She's got wide hips, got clipped by the projectile there. Oh, anti-air on the shadow. No, it doesn't reach. Oh, but no punish.
Nicky's starting to put his pressure on base, not having it with that reversal. Nicky breaks the combo and gets a mortar setup off of that as well.
Oh, neutral jump too, and then that's going to be the wall splat into the throw. Very nicely done there from Nicky. Wow, that taunts again.
Taunts have not stopped.
And then neutral jump heavy kick, try to check. Goes for the stance light kick to try to get some plus frames, but base is out of there.
I love that little side switch there. No punish on the reversal there. He's just too far away.
Oh, baits the throw this time off the plus frames. Knockdown, border action, and the teleport away just gets him out of the setup.
Gonna go for a missile knockdown setup here. Nice anti-air, but I think that's gonna trade. He almost got a combo off of that.
Yeah, that recapture had so much plus frames actually, even after getting hit. Jump heavy kick. Oh, it should be an anti-air here, yep. Nowhere for Riptor to go, so good damage on this. Missiles are out. Cross up on the other side.
Oh my god, that was filthy with that cross-up metal ball. Oh my god, that could have been it. This is it.
That's it right there. Huge damage all on that startup cross-up right there. Lets the Ultra rock. You gotta think about it.
This is the second Kilgore Grand Finals. I love the salute.
With the salute at the end, the taunt.
The second Kilgore Grand Finals that we've seen in recent memory.
That's true, back at CB, yeah. Dude, I thought that was Riptor and it was Kilgore. That noise at the end. I was like, is that a dinosaur? Character select it is. So Nicky now has a chance. This is how KI goes. You know, somebody wins, then we see what character select. TJ.
There's no way. I like it though, because TJ does have an invincible roll. The roll is invincible to projectiles, and Nicky has been working on this character lately. I like that he's willing to pick him in this situation.
Why not? You see the flex out there? Dude, I love this TJ outfit, by the way. I'm a big fan of this one. This one's great.
Yeah, this is the old one. Nobody ever uses it with the eye patch and the ripped up shirt. It's so fire.
That's a good little outfit. Dancing around star. Just look for the back fist, yeah. Trying to see if base is willing to swing there. Nice, look at the corner carry on this too. It's the power line ender for the wall splat. Dash jump heavy kick. And man, this pressure is tough to deal with.
Yeah, that reversal there from Kilgore is almost like a little spot dodge, and base did that because that target combo juke that Nicky is doing is plus on block, and Nicky baits that immediately, putting base in this really, really scary corner situation. And if it's one thing that TJ is not lacking, it is damage.
Yeah, he hits hard. Damn it, the taunt right after too. And even had the knee ender on that too. Throw, missiles, throw again.
We're going to see a reversal from Nicky. I like the roll bait there from base.
Oh, punish though. And break on the heavy knee, ready for it. Oh, raw power line.
Raw power line is one of the scariest neutral tools in this game. Definitely terrifying.
Yeah, armored advancing dash punch. Oh, a heavy punch roll pickup there. I like it.
Ooh, good check there on the pulse combo breaker mind game. Ooh, wake up jab again.
Yeah, this is so terrifying to deal with, by the way. He's so incredibly fast. Everything combos. Oh, didn't break the right strength. That's going to be Shadow. This damage is going to hurt. Double Shadow. This should be enough.
That did so much damage, and I love that combo. Shout outs to Devil May Care. That was a Devil May Care combo right there.
You know, when he saw TJ, I bet you he was so happy at home.
Yeah, no, because this was like probably the one character pick from any player on this stage that I was really not expecting to see, and it's working out for Nicky.
Right back to character select. He's like, all right, all right.
Spinal, dude.
Spinal it is.
Bad matchup for TJ. That's a tough one.
You just see the rotation back and forth, but base is up a game, which is the big one, right? So if he wins this one, it can go 2-1, then Nicky can counterpick, etc., back and forth, back and forth.
Oh, yeah. Counterpicking always favors the one on the lead.
That's big here. All right, so Spinal it is, locked and loaded. And we got the theme and everything.
This stage is so sick. I would love to see a stage ultra on this stage with the Wrecking Ball.
Yeah, the Wrecking Ball in the background. Very good. Oh, throw early and pressure now for Nicky. You got to stick to him here, right? This is the goal, right? You can't let him get out. No cancel right there. That's a big drop. And the breaker early from Nicky rolls in, tries to find it, but base ready with the down jab check.
That jumping heavy punch is so oppressive when it comes to TJ. His anti-airs are so awkward.
That turnaround punch too, and the counter break. That's huge.
And he's just going to go for the damage ender there. Oh, he drops it.
Yeah, didn't get the around the world. Unfortunate. You get everything. Gets the cash out after anyway. That shadow. Anti-air sword. Yep. And the shadow counter. And he's going to teleport out and let the skull hit him too.
Oh, this pressure in the corner is so hard to deal with. I don't know if Nicky's going to try to roll here.
Doesn't commit to it. The power line just clips him.
I like the combination of him just throwing the power line, punching Spinal in the chest, and then him just dismantling right there on the stage.
Yeah. Rolls up. Other side again. Lightning this time. And a breaker is ready. Okay, those are tough to see, the TJ combinations.
Ooh, check there. Nicky tried to go for the overhead, or base rather.
There it is. Gets huge damage on that 40%. Oh, and the command grab. Doesn't get a follow-up after though, but really good spot here for Nicky. Activates overhead, and that's going to be Ultra 2-1 on the counter pick still.
Nicky the GOAT TJ.
And the dance on him, and the taunt.
Oh my god, tournament point here for Nicky with TJ combo? What is going on? We're running it back immediately here.
Yeah.
Putting the pressure on here in the corner, getting the curse on early, making it hard for Nicky to build meter here.
Back this, punish on the throw whiff again. And the knee, no break. This is going to be good damage once again, usually. Nicky looking low, base trying to find some offense. Yeah, those feints every time, tough to deal with. Finds the shadow counter this time.
Very, very smart. Good option to contest that pressure there.
Oh, and let it rip. He's going to absorb the whole thing. Gets the skulls, gets the punish.
That was such a big call out there. Just go for the power devour on wake up like that.
Knockdown ender too. He's already saw the jab out, but he doesn't do anything about it. So Nicky, the first life bar again, still hasn't popped instinct.
He's going to get a free roll through that and a punish throw.
Nothing after though. Oh, and he lets the shadow rip, but gets stuck. A little too far, I think. No roll there. Crouching medium kick, great catch. So far away. Oh, it's so fast when he's in instinct. The overhead links after a little drop, but yeah, that'll probably do it. Not much you can do there. It's a pretty bad spot for TJ, so going to build up some resources.
Base has curses right now on instinct and meter right now. This is going to be really tough for Nicky to get anything going unless he gets these curses off of him.
Oh, teleport, nice block from Nicky, and he went for the command grab actually. I kind of like that check, but base was ready for it. Gold pressure, runs. Yeah, the run pressure off the heavy punch too. Lets the shadow rip, and that's a punish.
Big damage here, base keeping the corner. He's going to go for an up skull. Oh my god, that's so hard to deal with.
Should be close, and he gets the breaker. One last chance here for Nicky. Back this connects. Oh, he caught a counter hit.
No
way.
A
little bit of a drop. Trying for the shadow counter.
No!
Oh, he didn't get the ender. Oh my god, that was a scramble, but it worked out for base.
Now the big question here is on the tournament point. Does Nicky stay with TJ?
We're probably going to see a character swap. Yeah, character swap. Now he gets his choice of counter pick against Spinal.
Saber Wolf, interesting choice. Nicky's got a really good wolf as well. I think there's been a lot of debate over the game's life on who wins this matchup, but I think most people think that this is actually a hard matchup for Spinal. The crouching light kick being plus on block, no recovery, blows up the teleport. Yeah. It can be tough when Wolf gets started.
Yeah, and I think historically that's kind of been the way for, like, one of the things that's really hard for Spinal to deal with, especially when he was weaker. Wolf was so much stronger, you know, and then the game's changed a lot since then. But look at this, blending into the stage background, the color 2 Wolf on this.
Yeah, that was like the Smug classic. Smug used to play that blue Dudley on the Snowy Rail Yard stage.
He's a cheater. Just takes the damage ender, and yeah, crouching light kick, biting the ankles, goes low with the crouching medium. Bad spot, no bait, or no throw, but doesn't fall for the bait. No anti-air.
Wow, what a bait on that Shadow Eclipse there. Is he gonna go for the side switch here? Yeah, I like that. Keeping the corner here. Lots of pressure.
Oh, back dash.
That was such a perfect backdash there from Nicky.
Well, run slide and then immediate breaker, neutral jump, threatening that teleport. This is big now. Medium break again. Nicky ready for the doubles. And the heavy kick, manual too. Oh, nice. Try to get over with a dive kick, but it doesn't work out. I like it.
Ooh, and that skull is going to cover him there. No feral cancel there.
Yeah, this should be it here. Cleans up, hits the ender. Little scary, a little bit of instinct left. Lets out the howl. God, I love this character.
You got to let him know.
Instinct out for Nicky. About to have some shadow. Yeah, I love the harassment with the back heavy punch.
So plus on block. Not easy to shadow counter.
And no break right there. A little miss time. So a good opportunity here for base to build some resources, reset here. But Nicky has Wolf Dash, so he can get out of the corner. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, in between round is so huge in KI, especially because you just get the move.
Tried it again, and gotta say, a lot of these shadows have been called out from base so far. Wow, the double dash through. Gets the throw. Overhead this time. Crouching heavy kick with a manual. On the wall. Dash through other side. Shadow. This is a lot of damage already. A little drop, though, and a chance for base. This is huge. Slide under. Punish. The skull's going to hit. He
what a confirm.
Tries the run. Lockout. That's huge because of the shadow here. And a breaker. Oh, man.
Nicky is one confirm away from closing this out, but so is base.
Oh my God.
That's it.
And that should be the Ultra. There you have it. Nicky, our Killer Instinct EVO 2023 Exhibition Champion.
Oh, the pop off too. Let's go. I don't know what he's saying.
I don't either. Saying, damn, I'm nice. This game is sick. Let's go.
Top one, I think that's what he said.
Top one broken.
Wolf top one.
You saw it. GG's well played there from Nicky. Stayed in winner side the whole time. And played that super, super well. Fun little exhibition here. We appreciate everybody coming out. Not only checking it out in person, but of course, everybody watching at home. Very nice of you as well. It was really nice of Evo to have KI here on the stage, right? The main stage on Friday.
Yeah, that was awesome. I'm glad that we got to show this game out in some shape, way, or form.
Yeah, you know, and the other cool thing is, like, everybody loves KI. People are still supporting it into this year, of course. It is the year 2023, 10 years after the games come out. People are still fans, still playing in tournaments, still playing it online, still playing the game all the time.
Yeah, this game has such a presence. There's a DMC 3v3, there's the Revival, Nicky has tournaments, he's got Monday Night Mix, he's got Friday Night Set Play. These guys are still playing this game out here. This game has great netcode. It's got great rollback.
Yep, it's since the beginning, which is a nice thing, right? Which is cool.
Yeah.
So glad to see everybody up here. That's going to be it from me and you, I believe. We're going to be throwing to Rick, who's on the stage, the GM of Evo. Let's hear from him.
Hey, everybody. Mic check. So for those of you that I saw just get up, if you are a Killer Instinct fan like myself, who has been celebrating and playing this game for the last decade, I would advise you to stick around and turn your eyes to the screen, because I have one more thing for you.
Oh.
What's up, dudes? Max here.
What?
I'm the last person you were expecting to see here, but I wanted to give a huge shout out to the community. I wish I could be there, but seeing Killer Instinct come back to EVO after so many years the game has been on hiatus is absolutely awesome. To see the game supported in so many ways all these years is truly incredible. But there is something else, and I would like to introduce James Goddard, who is the head of Killer Instinct over at Microsoft.
Hey, thanks, Max. Can you believe it's been 10 years since we were here with a special showcase at EVO showing KI for the first time with the developers from Double Helix? I think you were up there, and wow, it was incredible. The energy was so great, all the combos, all the combo breakers, people going, we should be able to do something with those combo breakers. We did with counter breakers. The whole time we would listen to our players, and it's time again where this KI, which we've been having so much fun with, it's time to evolve it one more time.
Evolve. So does that mean that the Killer Instinct that we are still currently playing is going to get something new of some kind?
Yeah, we are going to start with updating all the matchmaking and other services to modern PlayFab. We actually kicked that off back in May when we started migrating everybody's accounts. But we are also going to take advantage of Xbox Series X and S and optimize KI for it with a 4K patch and more.
So we're 10 years into Killer Instinct now, and obviously it's been 5 years since there's been any substantial updates to Killer Instinct in any way. Are you saying we're actually getting that update?
Well, I'm very excited to say that we have some friends back also working on the game. And I'd like to reintroduce you to Adam Hart from Iron Galaxy, our lead combat designer.
Hi everybody, we're back. We're doing more Killer Instinct. It's pretty amazing that after 10 years, the number of people playing this game online every week is still incredibly high. And there are online tournaments and offline tournaments constantly throughout the year. The level of play keeps getting higher and higher and higher. It's pretty astounding, and I'm pretty amazed that we're back. So, James, how are you feeling about it?
I am so excited about this, and we are officially doing a balance patch. Not just a balance patch, a balance update coming in the fall.
It's been 5 years since our last balance update, which is kind of amazing and unprecedented to be able to revisit a game that has kind of had the dust settle for this long. I think players have really pushed the upper limits of everything that's possible with the game, and maybe it's time to ask some of those top minds who are still playing the game what they think needs to change to keep the game healthy and keep it interesting and refresh it a bit. And on a personal note, you know, our final character, Eyedol, he only got a couple of game updates because we only had a few left after he came out. So this is a very exciting thing that we're going to be doing for you guys, a new balance patch for KI, and we did promise that if enough players entered KI at Combo Breaker, we'd find a time machine and nerf Rash, so we found the time machine.
Wow, yeah, I feel like I'm in a time machine right now because Killer Instinct is the game that just keeps on going, and so many people are still continually playing it, like you guys said. And now there's going to be an even bigger reason to jump in and check out KI. This balance patch, I'm very much looking forward to, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. So James, Adam, thank you all, and to everybody at EVO, don't worry, there's more information coming soon, and we'll be back with more on what's going on with KI for this 10th anniversary update.
Not bad, right? So, just so that we can prove that's not a fever dream that I'm really excited to be here for, please welcome to the stage the head of Killer Instinct over at Xbox, James Goddard.
Hey everybody! Thank you so much. And I am here, I just want to hop up real quick to say, hey, it's been an amazing 10 years. I want to personally pass on the thanks from all the development teams that have worked on KI. From Double Helix to Iron Galaxy to, of course, my home at Xbox, all of us. I mean, it's unbelievable what I just saw 10 years later. You know, we shot to launch KI Season 1, 8 characters, you know, we thought it was going to be cool and amazing. Who would have thought? 29 characters, 10 years, 4 incredible players, 2 EVO champions, just insane gameplay. I mean, you guys made this happen. This is why we did it, and this is why we're doing a balance update and a major, major upgrade to all PlayFab services, so your matchmaking's a lot smoother, tournaments are easier, and more KI for the next 10 years. Let's go!
And for everyone else still here, we're gonna jump to a quick commercial break because we've got some bills to pay, but immediately after that, Mortal Kombat 11 Top 6.